Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Average Movie Review Podcast. I am your average movie reviewer, and today we will be reviewing Drop. It was just released last week, starring Megan Fahey, or Fahey, I guess, Brendan Sklenar, Violet Bean, and Ed Weeks, and the ever so talented Reed Diamond. This is a horror thriller, or I guess thriller, really, not really horror, more so. Um, I thought it was a good film. It is an original film. So, right now, if you aren't aware, there are four movies. One is still to come out, which will be The Sinners. That's coming out this Thursday, including The Sinners, Warfare, Drop, and The Amateur. That are four original movies that have come out, original ideas, and we need to go support them. I haven't seen The Amateur, but I heard it's good. It's not too bad, so definitely go take that a look. Drop, I will say, is definitely worth a watch as well. It's not a bad thriller. Warfare, I heard, was really, really good, so definitely give that a shot too if you're looking for something to watch this week. And then The Sinners release is on Thursday, which I'm going to go watch. So I'm excited for that. Ryan Coogler's latest, Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld. It's going to be a hell of a time. I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy it. So, so let's get back to the review for Drop. Again, this is spoiler filled, if you weren't aware. I thought it was a good thriller. A little obvious at points, some things, but the idea was original and it was different. The whole premise of the film is that a woman goes on a date at a restaurant, and in the restaurant she starts receiving airdrops, and then she finds out that the person who's been airdropping her has also kept her sister and her son hostage, and now is making her do things against her will. And one of those things is trying to kill her date for some odd reason. I'm not going to give away the full plot of the film. You should go watch it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that much. Like when I say spoiler filled, as in like I'm just going to talk about certain things, but overall, I'm not going to be like, yeah, like this is what happened in the film. Uh, let's just run through the film. The music, amazing, very thriller esque. It keeps you on your toes, and that's what I love about thrillers or music that work well with thrillers. Like it's very, very important for the music to work, because if it doesn't, then it kind of takes away from the movie. And they do such a good job. When it needs to be silent, it's silent, and when it needs to be loud and scary and creepy, it's loud, scary, and creepy all together. So shout out to Bear McCreary for that. Amazing, amazing composer. If you haven't heard his stuff before, he did a phenomenal job. I love the opening credits. I don't know why. I have missed watching those opening credits where they like do something with it. I don't know if it's AI generated. I hope it's not, but whoever did it, the animation and stuff with the opening credits, it was fun to watch right off the bat. Um, the acting in the film was really good. Actors did their job. The main actress, Megan, she did a phenomenal job. And then Brendan, her co-star, also did a really good job as well. I did hear rumors he might play Batman. I I'm gonna say this. I don't think he would be a good Batman, just because I've only seen him in one thing, but also I've seen certain scenes of other films and other things that he's been in. I just don't think he's ready for Batman. He could be a different character in the DC world, but I don't think he's Batman. I'm sorry. But if it's up to James Gunn, of course, to make that decision. But I just don't see him as a Batman or even a Bruce Wayne. It also could be the fact that he has a mustache. I don't know, like in the beard and stuff. But I don't know. I just don't see him playing Batman properly. But you never know, right? He could be a Heath Ledger and pull through. Who knows? Uh, Back to the film itself. Some minus points of the film, I would say, is that some things, again, a little too obvious. You kind of just figure it out on your own. There were some cringy cliche moments, I guess, some funny like moments that were serious, but they kind of turned out to be funny to me. I don't know why. But overall, I think what this film does really, really well is it keeps you guessing as to who is sending these airdrops, and that and it also brings up a topic of like, this could happen to you in real life. Like somebody could be just airdropping you random shit, and then you find out like, they have your family hostage. So it's a very interesting concept, and in this world of technology and stuff, and like the person who was doing it and everything had everything set up in the restaurant so that there was no way for her to escape, right? So kudos to them for this amazing idea, and like to use something that we use day to day and to give it like that horror take. It's it's good. I think it's a good way of like getting your audience into the movie and stuff, and being like, this could happen to you, you just never know, right? Like, you watch Final Destination movies, and you're not really like, you're enjoying it for what it is, but you're not really in your head going like, oh, this is not going to happen to me, right? Like, yeah, sometimes some of those things do happen where like people die randomly in like the weirdest ways, but it's very rare that those type of occasions occur. But this situation in particular can happen to you. Something bad like this can go wrong. So I, for me, that was a plus point in the film, where I was just like, yeah, like I can see this happening to someone, and understanding where they're going. And another thing that I loved about the film was whenever he would text, or send a message or whatever, the person, I don't know if it's a he, I'm not gonna say it's a he or she, I just said he because I'm so used to saying he, but that person, um they like this in the movie, you could see like the text come out in big words and lettering all over the film, right? Like in the film itself, like in the scene. And I love that. Like, you're not looking at a phone screen. Like, the person will write like, don't do this, and it'll just show up in big words. Right. And I don't know, it's small things like that that I really enjoyed, and the cinematography as well. Like, there are moments where they pan out, lights get dimmed, like, they're focused on one character. They try to do this little horror aspect of it. Again, really, really well done in that term. So, overall, I would give this film a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. Is definitely worth a watch. If it's Tuesday or something and you got nothing to watch, you should definitely go take a look at it. It's pretty good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and more reviews to come. We have the Daredevil finale coming. I will be giving my full review on Sinners as soon as I watch it, and I have a few more reviews as well. So yeah, stay tuned, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Yeah, so thank you for listening. Bye bye.